So this is our second
This is our
video, second
NNA
video.
Talks.
NNA Talks, and then we have a special guest, our friend Ed. Say hi.
Alright, let's talk about what we're eating. Okay, so what you guys eat?
Okay, so then we got Japanese food, Japanese food from some place called Longevous Joy. Is it Longevous Joy? And then,
I think me and Brian got the same thing.
Yeah. This is we got what is it, pork katsu?
Yeah.
Chicken
Pork
katsu?
with curry.
Curry katsu.
Curry.
Yeah. So it's just, what is this? Is this chicken or what? It's not
It's
chicken.
pork.
I think
It's pork and then with like curry. And then I got fried calamari, and he just got 4 rolls.
Alright, so all of us just watched a Netflix movie, and it's been recently released, and it's called Bandersnatch
By Black Mirror.
by
Right?
Black Mirror.
I think it's Black Mirror's first movie or something. Or like Black Mirror is a TV show, right?
Yeah, it's one of the. Yeah, it's their first Netflix movie, and what's different about it is that it's an interactive movie. So then you make decisions, and then basically the movie goes along with what your choices are, and you can change the ending. So what did you guys think about it?
My favorite part was the Netflix cutscene where she fucks up.
Alright, no spoilers, but
Come at me. Come on, mummy's boy. What are you waiting for?
overall, I mean, I don't think the movie was that good.
I mean,
It was like alright.
Yeah,
it was alright. It was
It was alright because like I felt like there's too many choices, and it makes you go back in time to make the correct choices and get to like the right ending.
And also to be honest, like I think what made it kind of unique was just because you could pick. It was like probably one of the first movies where you could actually pick what happens, which is so it makes sense that it has to be on Netflix, you know, because you can't do that in the theater, right? So
That's true.
no, that also. But to be honest, like it mainly just felt like it didn't really feel like a movie, you know.
Yeah,
Like it
it's kind
was
of like a video game.
yeah, it was more like a game, but then like at the same time, I thought it was. I mean, maybe because I don't watch Black Mirror. I know you do, Anthony, but then Black Mirror is kind of like it's supposed to be kind of like supernatural, like creepy.
Not supernatural, but it's supposed to like mind fuck you.
Or the thriller kind of.
Kind of like I definitely knew like there wasn't gonna be like such like a happy ending. I think we really liked it because like we kind of watched it as a group.
Yeah, definitely don't watch it yourself.
Yeah, you watch it yourself, like it's kind of boring because you gotta sit through all the choices. Because like we were all watching it like on the couch, and like we were all shouting like what decision we should make.
Yeah, exactly. And then we were all like we're basically talking throughout the entire movie because you know we're just like what's happening.
Yeah.
So that, but then overall, like you know, it was alright. It wasn't like
Yeah, it was alright.
like I think maybe it was like because then Jack, you said it was on complex to talk about, right?
Yeah. I think
I don't think definitely doesn't deserve the hype. I don't know, but
I mean it's hype because it's the first Netflix movie to ever do that.
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
think any other movie has done that before.
well, it wouldn't be a movie if it could do that, man, because
No, it's
I
the
feel like
first,
there's some
It
games
is
that
kind
have
of
that.
it's the first interactive.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
interactive movie on
Mhm.
Netflix. Overall, it was aight.
so that. So another movie that we watched just like a couple hours ago was Aquaman, right? But then so you know another hyped up movie, but it was by DC, so like we all kind of knew that it was not going to be that good. But so Ed, what did you think of the movie?
1 out of 10.
But why?
Because first of all, I like every movie. Like that's legit me.
I don't think
And
you
you
like
know-
every movie.
No, that's not true at all.
Alright, whatever. But for me personally, I feel like if I fall asleep in a movie,
That's pretty bad.
That's bad, and I don't because I'm Asian and I like getting my money's worth. So why would I just pay for a movie theater and fall asleep?
So, what do you think about Spider-Man?
Oh, that was
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man.
That was
Into the
Spider-
Spider-Verse. Apparently, is one of the best movies of all time. Like this year, right?
I'm sorry, but that's a no from me. That's a no from me. And yeah, so I fell asleep in Spider-Verse and Aquaman.
All right, but let's go back to Aquaman. Why did you think it was? Why did you fall asleep?
First of all, why did I fall asleep? I don't know. It was just boring, and it was it was cringe. It
You
was really
hate cringe.
I hate cringe.
Yeah.
Cringe.
What was cringe about?
Yo, it was like he was with a girl from Atlantis, right? And it was so obvious like they were gonna get together at the end, cause like it was so obvious, and then you just see like subtle things that happen.
Basically, the main character and the girl had to go on a journey together to find something. So, you know, like that already kind of gives it away that they're gonna fall in love. You know what I'm saying, right?
Wait, are you talking about Spider-Man? Or?
No, we're talking about Aquaman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then like there's some K-drama shit that happens, like he falls on her and like touches her, raises her hand on
Yeah, it was kind of like, it was like kind of, no, it wasn't, okay, maybe that's like not like, other people wouldn't say that's cringy, it's very like,
Unpredictable?
no, that's not, it's like very cliche.
Oh, that's
you know, it's
another-
very cliche, you know, it's not, maybe it's not cringy.
That's
but
another reason why I didn't like
Yeah.
it, because it was cliche.
Mhm.
And then
no,
acting wasn't that good.
when I say when I say cringy, right? I'm talking about like how like because like the story takes place in Atlantis. They're like, oh, king this, king that, and the way they were talking sounded very like, you know how some of them sounded like, oh, like you shall not pass or whatever, like kind of like that, right? Yeah, and there's a scene where the main villain goes like, it's like so epic, right? He goes on top of the guy who's like, don't call me king, call me ocean master. And it was like supposed to be this like whole epic moment, but it just turned out to be super cringe. And like I started laughing. I was like, what the fuck? Is this supposed to be like? Are we supposed to be scared of this guy? I mean, that's basically the only thing about. And the thing is that the reason why I thought it was too cringe for a DC movie, because it's supposed to be a superhero movie. That's like, because when you think of DC, right, it's like Batman, Superman, and they're supposed to be competing with Marvel, right? So if you watch any of those Marvel movies, they're very like, they talk casual. It's realistic, you know. Like the acting is like on point, you know. Like the fight scenes are cool, but like this movie was just very like, it was like an old superhero movie. Like it felt like it was like kind of like, I don't know. It kind of had like that kind of vibe inside, which is why I was like, oh, no, not this movie in 2018 would like, it would not work. But like maybe like 2004, it'd be like, oh, shit, it was not epic.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I can't really say anything. I never watched a DC movie before.
Yeah, well,
I think all the DC characters are ass, to be honest, except the Flash.
I said that too. Like,
how could you think? No, but the Flash looks so bad in the TV show. Cause have you seen how the Flash looks like in like the TV show? He looks so stupid.
I mean, it's cause it's a CW show.
I know, but do you know how Flash looks like in Justice League? He looks really cool.
The budgeting is different.
I know, but
Budget's a lot different.
So you can't.
he looks so dumb. I'm telling you.
No,
He looks
it's because, number one is the TV show, so they get less money. And then for the movie, obviously they're gonna make the Flash as cool as he can be because he's only in like 3 scenes.
Yeah, but no,
He
but
doesn't have that much screen time. Unless there's a Flash movie coming
all right.
out.
Since we're talking about DC, I'm gonna rate the recent DC movies that came out. Like I'm not talking about like I don't know
So
if
Wonder Woman, Justice League.
Yeah, I don't know if the Batman trilogy counts, so I'm not gonna take that. I'm just gonna say
That
like
doesn't count.
like the Wonder Woman. Okay, so I'm gonna say that the worst one was Wonder Woman.
I've never watched it, so I can't say anything.
I didn't Wonder Woman was ass, right? Oh, it wasn't ass. It was like an okay movie, but definitely not like the ratings. Like the ratings were way too high for what it was. I would say Wonder Woman, and then I would probably say Aquaman, and then Justice League.
What about Man of Steel?
And oh yeah, Man of Steel. Okay. Oh, you know, then low key, Man of Steel would probably be the best one.
Wait, when did Man of
okay.
Steel come out?
2013. So it would be no. Is it 2013?
Wait, were there old Superman movies like?
Yeah, no, but they were
those
like
aren't part of this-
DCEU, like
yeah.
it's like the more I don't know if it's called DC
cinematic
it's like,
universe.
It's like it's like their universe right now that they're using like the same actors and stuff like that. So okay, it would be Wonder Woman, then Aquaman, then Justice League,
What about
and then Batman vs Superman, and then Man of Steel. I almost forgot Man of Steel because like it was like
It was the first one that came out.
It was the first one, and it was like the vibe of it was just like so different compared to the rest of it because it was actually good.
Wait,
So yeah.
do people from like the other movies appear in like?
Yeah,
They do.
No. Oh, not Aquaman, but the character in Aquaman appeared in Justice League and in Batman vs Superman. Like it was the same actor. You know?
Aquaman?
Yeah, Aquaman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Aquaman appeared in Batman vs.
Jason
yeah.
Momoa.
Yeah, he was the Aquaman in Batman vs Superman and Justice League. In Batman vs Superman, they only showed like a video of him, right? But it was the same actor. And then what was it?
So basically, they're trying to do what Marvel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're trying to do what Marvel does, except Marvel does a
10
way
years
better job
yeah.
because their movies are just way better.
I don't know.
They're 10 years behind.
I just like the way like Marvel's film and they make it more like.
Yeah,
I feel like DC is too serious.
No, that's the thing. I was watching a video about how DC doesn't have their own identity because if you watch Batman vs Superman, that movie was a super serious movie, right?
Yeah.
And then you watch Justice
Justice
League,
League.
and that shit was like troll. It was like they made like a joke like every other like line. So that's why like their movies aren't like really consistent. Even it's not even what the actors are saying, but it's like the way that they filmed the movie. Like if you guys watch Batman vs Superman, it's like really dark and like stuff like that. But like Justice League was like very like mellowly. Like it was just like the villain was like so. It was like I don't know. It was really troll. And that's kind of like Aquaman too. Like Aquaman wasn't a very serious movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So you see, they don't have their own identity, and I think that's why. Like I saw it in a video, and that's why they're saying like, oh, DCU movies aren't that good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just
I never
concluded-
watched them. So.
I just concluded that DC movies were trash after seeing that.
Yeah, but then why did you think Into the Spider-Verse was bad?
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
the movie's like mad good.
Mhm.
I didn't understand like the concept of there are people like being so many Spider-Mans, first of all. Like,
No, but I told you because they're trying to base it off the actual comics.
Yeah, there's multiple
but
universes.
I didn't know, like, I don't know. That shit, like, Spider-Man to me was always Peter Parker, and then they throw some, like,
Peter Parker was the OG.
yeah. And then, I don't know, like,
Would you?
and then like there's a pig Spider-Man.
It was more of a comic, like to comic fans.
It was just a really weird.
Yeah, I think the reason why the movie did so well was because it was like appealing to people who like the comics. So they like the style of the movie and they're like, oh wow, like this, because the number one complaint about every time a superhero movie comes out, the people who always like talk shit about it are like the die-hard comic fans. They're like, oh, that's not how like Peter Parker, like you know Homecoming, right? We all thought it was a pretty good movie, but you know what these people are saying? They're like, I hate how like the suit was given to him by Tony Stark. Like in the comics, Peter Parker makes his own suit, and that kind of makes sense because it's like Peter Parker is supposed to be like a really smart kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't like how Tony Stark gave him the suit,
Yeah.
right? So I could see why like comic book fans, like OG fans, would be like not. So then like I think that's why they like this Spider-Man more.
But you know why I think they did it like that for the Homecoming Spider-Man? It's like
To link the
To
universe.
link it,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
which it makes sense. But
Yeah.
then I'm just saying like that's why people like the
I can see
people
that.
they didn't
Yeah.
like it as much.
But if you're gonna nitpick about that, and like the original Spider-Man, what was it Toby something?
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
He was so much older and like he had such confidence.
Yeah, which is why.
Yeah,
no,
Spider-Man's- he's a high
he didn't.
schooler.
No, he didn't. The original, the trilogy, he did not have confidence.
No,
The
no.
Amazing Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield.
Oh, yeah.
That guy had so much. He was like a popular.
Yo, he was a cool kid.
Yeah.
He was way too good looking. Yeah, he was like tall, good looking. Like he got girls. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like I swear, like that was unrealistic. But like
That's
the
not
first one was like
Spider-Man.
kind of alright. The first one was like not that bad. But.
When Peter Parker is supposed to be like this really awkward kid in
Yeah.
high school who doesn't get any girls, who gets bullied in school,
Yeah.
but he has no confidence, and then he gets a Spider-Man.
I mean, that's like
power.
him now, though, right? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why he stick
I mean,
to
that's
his
why I like
comic part.
Homecoming, because it's like he is kind of nerdy and he
Yeah.
has a nerdy friend.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone liked the Spider-Man Homecoming movie like more than like.
I think
Actually, people really like the trilogy.
No.
Like people really like the.
I'll tell you why.
People hate Amazing Spider-Man.
I'll tell you why the trilogy was ass.
But no, the trilogy was good.
No, it was ass.
What?
It was
I thought it was pretty good.
No, it was
It
ass.
was mad good.
No, it was ass. It was mad cringe.
Dude, it's an old movie.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not bad because it's cringe.
I don't like. They're like, oh, it was an old movie though. But why are you dropping your? You can't like. I don't think you can lower your standards for the movie because it was an old movie. So you're like, oh, it was ahead of its time. Like I
think you could do that.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't like that. I don't like. I mean, you could say it's good for its time, but saying that it's better than Homecoming, you're tripping. The fuck? Like that first movie, you should
Nah,
see.
it was good. It was good.
No, you just see fight scenes.
Some of the scenes were.
No.
You cannot compare that.
Watch the fight scenes from the first Spider-Man, like the one versus Green Goblin. That shit was so fake and bad. Yo, that shit,
Dude, that shit was from 2000.
They didn't
exactly,
have
which is
props.
why I'm saying it's a bad
was the
movie.
first-
No, you
They
can't-
didn't have
That was the first
CG.
Spider-Man
That's like
movie
saying the
ever.
old Star Wars is really bad because it looks fake as fuck.
No.
Which it does because it's made in 1980 something. So there's obviously a big difference.
If you watch
between the 2000s.
Homecoming now and you watch the first Spider-Man, which one would you enjoy more?
I think it depends.
No, you would watch it. You say Homecoming is way better.
Well, that's because it's a more modern.
Okay, but
why do you think they?
Okay, but is it better?
Homecoming?
Homecoming will be better. You will like Homecoming better. So Homecoming is a better movie.
I actually low key, I really like the old Spider-Man.
No,
No, it was more serious. Like
The only
because if I didn't know anything about Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
And you just watch Homecoming, you don't know who the fuck Spider-Man is. You don't know how he got his powers. You don't know anything.
Yeah, that's because
they didn't do it like that.
No, because they didn't do an origin story. Like you don't have to do an origin story. Yeah,
I know because you know why they didn't do an origin story, right?
Well, no need to.
Because it's also a trilogy and Amazing Spider-Man.
No,
You didn't need to.
that's why. If they didn't have Amazing Spider-Man and the regular Spider-Man, they can't do that.
Yo, come on! Everybody knows that Spider-Man got caused by getting bit by a spider.
No.
And Uncle Ben dies.
No one knows that.
No.
And the trilogy and Amazing
Yes,
Spider-Man
you
never
do.
existed.
Yes,
If the
you
trilogy
do.
and Amazing Spider-Man never existed,
You
nobody
won't
would know that stuff.
If Batman Begins it was never a movie, would we know that Batman's parents were both shot?
How am I supposed to know?
You don't know that. That's common knowledge.
All
didn't know that.
right. Let's name one character from the Avengers that you know nothing about. Okay.
That right now?
Do you know
Hawkeye.
Exactly. You have no idea where he came from.
Yeah, but he's irrelevant.
Exactly, but you need like origin stories for these characters.
If Hawkeye came out with origin story, nobody would watch that shit.
I mean,
No, people would watch
I think
it.
people would watch it.
People watch it just because it's MCU, not because he's a cool character, okay? He's irrelevant
That's
as
true.
fuck right now. They're trying to make him relevant for the next Avengers movie. I put him in that stupid trailer, but we all know he's ass. He's not gonna do shit.
Man,
Did you see him in that Endgame trailer where he was like,
We lost a part of ourselves.
no, we all know he's not gonna do shit. Who the fuck was he trying to beat up who was he beating up in that trailer to stop Thanos? What was he doing?
I think in the trailer his family died because
It did.
Thanos snapped
Yeah,
him away.
so
So, he's
who's-
trying to get revenge.
So,
But
by
I don't
whom?
know.
What's he doing? What,
trying to find information and make.
he's gonna find information about Thanos? Like he's useless. He's useless. Yeah.
I didn't see the movie, so.
you didn't watch Avengers?
No,
He didn't watch.
Not the.
He didn't watch Infinity War or Civil War.
Oh, you're missing
You didn't
out.
watch Infinity War?
No.
You're missing
I don't think you didn't watch the
Yeah.
best two MCU movies.
I think Civil War.
And Infinity War. Oh.
Yeah, those were mad good. You should watch it on the plane. That.
Yeah, speaking of plane,
Speaking of plane,
What are you talking about?
my buddy here, Ed, he's Marine.
No,
We
it
have-
might seem like a troll, but no, it would be chill.
Yeah. No, my son is a fully fledged Marine.
Yes. Well, I mean,
Finished bootcamp in 2 weeks. Your
Okay.
experience.
How about no? Why?
Okay, first of all,
why you chose to join the Marines?
first of all,
Because we're just random Asian nerds. so why?
You're an Asian guy. You know,
Regular family.
Regular family.
Went to Brooklyn Tech. went to a good
college.
Yeah, did well on his SATs. So why did you choose to go to the Marines?
okay, first of all, if anyone watching this wants to join the Marines, please DM me a message so I can get
you want to tag on your Instagram?
Yes, put it right here. So, why I joined the Marines? I actually don't have a clear answer, but there's a few, I guess. First of all, one of my role models,
Yeah.
Graham Pan?
Kwan.
Oh, no, it's David
never mind.
Yu.
Okay.
Mark Kwan. Yeah, he's my fucking role model. That guy's like my dad. And I saw like a video of him talk about Marines and stuff. This was in a time when I wasn't really fucking with college and shit. And I was like just sitting in class. I would be kind of listening to a teacher and it would go into one ear out through the other. And then one day, my very lovely recruiter, Staff Sergeant Jan Pan, contacted me, and
Did he go over to your house?
okay, shut the fuck up. Wait, hold on. He contacted me and was like, "Hey, come to the office and we can talk about opportunities and shit. And I was like not even like close to thinking about this shit at the time, but he was very persistent and
Too persistent.
Wait, give us like a time frame. Like when was this happening?
My sophomore year
Of college.
of college
So like 2 years ago.
yeah, to yeah, like it was like we talked over a span of like 1 year, I guess. And then at the end of the year, when I was like in class just thinking about life and shit, he messaged me one time and was like, I was just like, fuck this, I'll just go to the office. And I did, and then I got hooked in, and then the rest.
And he signed the contract. Had to train. Had to go
got
to
punched in boot camp.
Got punched in boot camp.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was gone this whole summer.
Yeah. But would you say it was worth it?
Yeah, it taught me a lot, honestly. Like, yeah, it taught me a lot. It taught me not to be a little bitch. I'm like more of a. I feel like I'm more of a. I can handle shit more now, and it taught me how to deal with pressure and stuff like that. So.
But how are the people in the Marines?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just like normal people. There's assholes, and then there's nice people.
But what's the majority?
Majority's nice.
Really?
Majority's
Oh,
nice.
I thought you
It's just-
fucking hated them.
Yeah. I thought you hated people at your boot camp.
Oh well, that's boot camp. Cause like everyone in boot camp is under like a fuck ton of pressure. So like if you literally one thing happens, then everyone's gonna snap. So like the drill instructors would fuck with us and like make us do push-ups for like an hour or some shit. And then cause they would try to get you like this, like, oh, push up, and everyone had to push up, right? But then if one person is not up, then be like, oh, this person's not up. Do it again, and then we would do like 50, and then if one person was not up at 51 or some shit, I'm sorry, just fine. They would have to restart, and then we would go back to one.
And you hate that person.
Yeah, like that's how they get us.
So what would you recommend to like people who are thinking about like the Marines now, and what could they, and if they are planning to do the Marines, what can you tell them to plan for boot camp?
Okay, you better fucking start running right now, cause
Cardio is everything.
Cardio is everything. Run like 3 times a week for like at least a mile.
But what's a mile and how long? And would you say?
Oh,
because I'm pretty sure like you could run a mile if you gave it like someone an hour or something, right?
Okay, just try to do like a mile. If you're like really out of shape,
Like
a
fat.
mile 10 is good. Start fucking not being a bitch, because if you break down in boot camp and you're gonna like lose your shit, then you just gotta
They'll go
be
hard
strong.
on you, right?
Yeah, you gotta be mentally strong.
Well, okay. One more thing. Would you? So in your situation, you decided to be a Marine in the middle of like your college career, right?
Yes.
Like, so, but then like, would you recommend someone do it before they even start college, or right after high school, or after, or maybe during the middle if they don't know what they're doing? Like if you could do it all over, would you have done it before college started? Like, or would you have waited till you got your degree and like?
Personally, for me, if I was to go to it like right after high school, right?
You wouldn't have been ready.
I don't think I've been ready. So it's dependent on you. It's like, it's really if you want this, if you want it or not, basically, and how hard you willing to work for it. Because I know there were some people that came into boot camp, legit fat as shit. Okay.
Like how
And then
fat?
I'm talking
Like 5'8", how many pounds?
5'8", like 185, 190.
It's pretty fat.
That's pretty fat, right? And
Wait, 5
if you come in fat,
180 is not that bad.
no, that's bad.
Wait, is that?
That's
Isn't
bad.
that
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah.
If you go in there fat, the drill instructors will pick on you. So
because they obviously they're gonna pick on the person that's like the
Yeah.
like they want everyone to be on like the same level of anything, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's
then-
like they don't have a choice. They have to.
So what are your plans? Because Ed is leaving in like 2 days to go back to like what? So like, what are your plans like when you go back to Cali, and then
He has to go back to Cali for marine purposes. After you get out of boot camp for the Marines, you guys still got to take classes, right?
Yeah,
For the Marines.
after boot camp, you go to MCT, which is training you for like war scenarios. After MCT, you go to MO school, which is you learn your job that you signed up for. So mine is electronics. So mine is pretty long. So I've been there for like 4 months already, and I'm supposed to come back in July, hopefully at the end. So yeah, I'm on here for Christmas break, and then I go back and finish my classes.
So what are you planning to do when you come back to New York
In July.
in July? Like, are you gonna go back to school? Or are you gonna, I don't know what you're gonna do.
Well, I've talked I've talked about this, right?
I mean, let the people know.
Well, I don't know.
What are your plans?
I said fuck school, so like
Yeah, fuck school.
Because I came back before and I went to someone's class in Baruch just to say fuck it, and it was like I was just bored, and they were like, oh, I have class right now, and then I went there, and I was just like, maybe. Let's see how school is now after experiencing all this bullshit. No, it's just the same bullshit. So I don't want to do that anymore. So I think
So
I don't know, like NYPD boy or some shit. Like,
I can see you doing. I can honestly see you doing NYPD. It seems like something you enjoy doing.
Yeah, I can see you ringing yourself and then it's fucking head.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna be catching me on the street, fucking ticketing.
He's gonna park on fire hydrants and run red lights just for no reason. And he's gonna give you a ticket if you park more than 1 feet away from the curb.
That's pretty big. Wait, 1 feet away.
More than 1 feet? I mean, like
That's pretty.
that's
That's reasonable.
People to walk around with a ruler and just be like, oh, didn't meet today's today's quota. Give out tickets for fun, yeah.
Nah, but I think NYPD is good for you.
It's kind of long, right?
Yeah, this is pretty long.
Alright, so we're done with food anyways, and we don't really have like another topic for this video.
Yeah.
So yeah, catch you guys in the next video.
Yeah,
So yeah, like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell.
Follow us on all our social media.
Follow us on our social medias right here.
Links down below.
Yeah, and yeah, see ya. Bye guys.